I'm checking to check out. So today we're going to talk about genetics and why you shouldn't listen to these genetic freaks, okay? That are giving out all this fitness advice, training advice, you know what I mean, and all that bullshit. Now, the problem is, right, YouTube is a fucking cesspit, right? It's a cesspit of misinformation, pretty much misinformation when it comes to how to train, how to eat, stuff like that, okay? It's a total cesspit of bullshit for the most part, okay? And unfortunately, the people who don't know what they're talking about, they're the ones who get the most traffic, you know? And that's for like various different reasons, you know. They put out certain, you know, just the way that, you know, they might have certain thumbnails, or these people usually, right? They either got good genetics and they're taking performance enhancing drugs, or they're taking performance enhancing drugs, or they might have average genetics, stuff like that. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna look at them dudes, okay? So that'll get most people's attention from the offset, okay? So you look at them, oh, okay, yeah, you got good physique, and then they'll go put out for some bullshit training advice, okay? Or they've got good video production, you know, catchy little thumbnails, or, you know, just whatever, you know what I'm talking about, okay? So obviously that's going to draw in traffic, and people who don't know no better are going to be drawn to that, you know, that's just how it is, okay? And, you know, the thing what a lot of people don't realize is, right, is that the people that watch, as I've just mentioned, you know, let's run down a little list. As just mentioned, so these people have got good genetics, okay, or they're on drugs, or a mixture of both, and chances are they're probably eating good as well. So let's not forget about that, okay? So most of these freaks that you see on YouTube, you know, they don't have to be 250 pounds of muscle. They don't have to be that. You can be 210 pounds of muscle, okay? Ripped to shreds, right? Right. So a lot of these people, right, will put out bad training advice, okay? And expect you to follow. They might not know it's bad training advice. That's the problem. They might not know it's actually bad training advice. In fact, more time than not, they probably don't. They probably think what they're doing is correct. But they want to make you, you know, but a lot of people want to follow what they're doing. It's almost like monkey see, monkey do. And you think you're going to get the same results of these people. No, you're fucking not. Because you don't have their fucking genetics. As simple as that. And some of these guys that I know people personally in my family, okay? In my family who have these genetics. And not only in my family, I know a lot of people out that I just met in the gym or met around here and there. They've got fucking great genetics for putting on muscle mass and to stay lean. You know, for example, you know, I'm sure some people might know people who can eat what they want, train how they want to train, and look like they've been working out for fucking 10 years straight, and just fucking look like fucking genetic gods. You know what I mean? That's what they are. All right? We know these kind of people, all right? They're usually the people that probably, you know, the people that go into jail, yeah? And for like a year or 2 years, 3 years, or whatever the amount is, and they come out fucking wham, right? They're the ones who have good genetics. Good/great, whatever you want to call them. They're fucking good/great genetics, okay? And that's what they have. How do I know this? Because I spent a little time away for 3 months, right? A number of years ago. This is probably about at least what we're talking about now. Yeah, about 10 years ago now. And I went in there and I lost size, okay? I was still training, I was still getting to train when I could, and I was still eating as much as, you know, as what I can. All good stuff as possible. If there's chicken available, I'll eat chicken and my carbs and my rice, eggs, all that. I was eating what I can, what I know facilitates muscle growth. Okay, so I was doing all that. I lost size. I lost a hell of a lot of size. There's another guy in there at the same time as me, a white guy actually, built like a fucking brick shit house, bro. He was in there for a longer period. He was in there for a longer period than me. He was in there for about 8-10 months. But when I went in, he was like on the verge of coming out after about a month anyway. So he was in there for a long time, and he maintained. Well, I don't know how big he was before, but he was bigger than everybody else in that place. He was bigger than everybody else, right? He's big as fuck, bigger than me. And we were in the same facility, eating the shit food. We only could train at certain times. Let me fucking start this video up again. I'm about to get a fucking disturbed. See, this is why I don't like making videos, because I only do it when I really feel like I want to do it, and I have to really be in a mood these days to do a video. And the one time I thought I had time to do it, now I fucking don't, because then I get fucking disturbed. But anyway, I'm gonna try to wrap this up anyway. I don't want it to be a long video. But anyway, like I was saying about that guy, right? He was in there for longer than me. We was eating we had to have the same facilities, stuff like that. Okay, we were eating the same shit food, and he was built like fuck. Okay, I shrank. So this is what I get again. These are the people that got fucking good genetics. Okay. Now you couple good genetics with drugs. Say no more. Couple good genetics with drugs, you're gonna get you'll get a fucking freak. Okay. And a lot of these people, right, are not honest with their drug use, right? And I'll go out, put out these bullshit videos, doing fucking about 50 sets for fucking chest, about fucking 30 sets for arms, biceps, whatever. All these volume work and all this shit, like, just smash it in the gym, you know what I mean? Like, majority of people cannot recover from that, okay? We cannot recover from all that. If you've got average genetics and you're not on drugs, right, forget about it. Even if you've got average genetics and are on drugs, you still can't do what these genetic freaks can do. You can't. You know what I mean? And obviously people lean towards the people who look the fucking best, because they're thinking, hey, I might look like him, or might look a little bit like him, etc. But you're not gonna, okay? Now, I'm not saying to take advice from some fucking fat slob. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you gotta take these things into account when you're seeing these people or videos, whatever, take these things into account, and then make an informed decision going forward on what you want to do. Do you want to do 50 sets for chest, or do you think maybe these guys on this and that, so maybe I should do about half that, maybe I should do 50 instead, you know what I mean? And see where you go, because these genetics freaks, even without these guys who got good genetics, right? I'm not just talking about for muscle growth. These people can recover fast. They can assimilate food better than you, and put on muscle better than you, burn fat better than you. Okay, simple as that. Now, so you got to take all these things into account, okay? And you just gotta work. You just gotta take things what to say with a pinch of salt. Like I said, don't be doing fucking 50 sets of whatever. Don't think you can eat what the fuck you want and not gain no body fat. Don't think you can train twice a day and recover. No, you're not. Okay? Trust me, I've been there and done it. I've tried it. Don't work. I've got average genetics, okay? So stop following these fucking genetics freaks. It's gonna run. What's gonna happen is you'll follow them. You're gonna run yourself into a hole. You're gonna end up probably quitting. You're gonna be frustrated, or you're gonna probably continue doing what you're doing and spinning your wheel. You're probably not gonna make no fucking gains because you're probably thrashing your body too much, or you're not eating correctly, or whatever. You know what I mean? You're not following the right protocols for the average person out there. So start following these genetic freaks. So you're not gonna get anywhere in the long run unless you're a genetic freak yourself, which you'll know from the offset. You'll know 6 months into a year time whether you're a genetic freak or not. Believe me, you'll fucking know. Okay, you'll be banging on size. You'll stay lean. You'll know if you're a genetic freak within a year. You'll know if you're a genetic freak within a year. Okay, most people aren't. So Think about it wisely and go from there. And with that, I'm out.